Hello everyone! This is the Red J50 here once again with another reaction video. And today we are on episode 4 of season 6 of the Stories of Sodor. And this episode of the Stories of Sodor is called Troublemaker. Here we have a new engine is assigned to the Brendan branch to assist with the increasing workload. One who may be more trouble than he's worth. Now, this is the episode I'm sure most of you fans were really not looking forward to, because this episode stars a certain OZ. Dudley. Yep, it's Dudley the Vagrant Engine. For those of you who don't know, Dudley was an OZ created by the buried truck with his own set of stories where he comes to Sodor, causes trouble, trying to find a spot, escape from scrap. He frames Bear a few times, which gets on Gordon and James' bad side, but Donald suspects something and shares his thoughts with Henry, who thinks the same thing that happened to Diesel. So with Donald's help, Bear is able to expose Dudley for what he's done and, gets him sent away. And we don't know for sure what happened to Dudley, but we all know that he was scrapped, considering that I think the buried truck confirmed that in the story, demons that the scrap engine that Diesel moved was Dudley. And I know some of you we're not looking forward to this because, with what Victor's done with certain characters, he sometimes, changes their personalities a bit. From what I've seen so far, it might be in for a decent watch. Though from what I've seen on Twitter, spoilers, the ending was yeah. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. For now, let's check it out. Right now. Oh, he's usually the original intro. Why is that? Oh, well.
The train, for its type, is the most powerful vehicle on land. And the engines of Sodor are the power behind the docks, industries and branch lines that make up the world-renowned Northwestern Railway. These are the stories of Sodor.
And there's Dudley.
It didn't take long for the junction upgrades to be completed, and even less time for the effects to be felt. Now that trains could travel directly between the Brendan branch and the mainland, the one at Wellsworth was eventually closed down. I'm pleased to say most of its workers were reassigned, with only one getting the sack, and he did not take kindly to this. I'm sorry, Mr. Holgate, but my decision is final. You can't do this to me. I have a wife and 3 children. That hasn't kept you away from the bookies. Shut your noise, Rosie. Can you at least tell me why I was the only one that got the boot? Because your record is abysmal. I'm amazed you weren't dismissed years ago. I can explain. Leave now or I'm calling the police. I'll make you pay for this. Good riddance to useless rubbish. Here. Anyway, what were you saying, Mr. Watson? I was saying with the recent changes to our operations, the workload has started to increase, so I have requested an extra engine to help out. He'll be arriving tomorrow to begin his trial. If he does well, I'll keep him on. Rosie, I would like for you to show him the ropes. You got it, sir. What's his name?
Here he is.
Hi there, you must be Dudley. I'm Rosie. Welcome to Sodor. Good morning. Pleased to meet you, Rosie. Is that Edward and Donald and Douglas too? I am delighted to meet such famous engines. I take it you know about us from the Railway series? Well, you, Donald, yes. I do hope you will share tales of your adventures. Careful what you wish for, pal. These two could talk your ear off about that. Well, one of us could. Oh, come now, Douglas. You're not that bad. You and me are to double-headed to Barrow. Then lead on, my dear. How did I do? Great! You're pretty strong. And you are just pretty. You're a smooth talker. But seriously, good job. Thank you. I am no stranger to hard work. I apologize. I didn't mean to sound boastful. Don't worry about it. You ready for the next job? Absolutely. What is it? We've got to take a return train to Brendam. Since you did so well coming here, you want to take the lead going back? Such an offer is like your face. Too lovely to ignore. Oh, you. Hello, Rosie. Hey, Boko. Hi, Tony. Hi, Rosie. Who's this? Do you often ask strangers such intrusive questions? Sorry, I wasn't trying to offend you. I was just curious. Well, any number of cats could tell you why that's a bad idea. And your very being offends me. Can we collect our train and go, please?
Oh boy, here we go.
Sounds... Oh, I think I know.
Oh.
Well. If it isn't Devious Diesel, I've heard so much about you. First of all, the name's Bruce.
Oh,
and
no.
second, if you're talking about the railway series, I'm not that mongrel anymore. I doubt that very much. Your kind is inherently deceitful. There you go again. What are you talking about? Isn't it obvious? He doesn't like diesels. Is this true? What's to like?
No.
They are vile creatures that steal jobs from proper engines like us. Like you, you mean?
No.
What are you... Why do you sound like... Wait. I don't have to explain a damn thing to you. If you'll excuse me, I need to see a coach about a train. Care to join me, Bruce? You bet. Welcome to Sodor, by the way. Shut it, Weasel. How can you stand those things? Those things are my friends. Prejudice is another thing we don't like around here. If you want to stay, you better get over it.
I highly doubt he's going to do that.
What did he say then? In that case, I wonder if we could help, Dudley. I don't know. I remember when you first showed up, Bruce, you were more wary of Steamies than hateful. Dudley, on the other hand, there's not much else we can do, Donnie. Ignoring him probably won't help. Yeah, sure, no worries.
So now we know. Dudley's disdain for diesels exists in the Victor Tantric universe. But how's he going to go about it this time?
Goes the diesel. Shut up! What happened? Looks like the brakes snapped and the gears got jammed in the sleepers. You dopey git.
No.
That's the out of service siding. If a truck is shunted there, that means it needs to be repaired. It was one of the workers. Now I know you're lying. They all know about the siding. Maybe he's new too. Do you know who it was? No, I didn't catch his name. So you're a jack of all trades but a master of none. Better that than a master of one.
Dudley! Prick. Jesus.
What is it, Rosie? I wanted to try and help you get over your hatred of diesels, but now I realize you're too much of an asshole for me to bother. Is that what the weasel meant? Were you trying to convince him and the others to be nice to me?
What the? Oh, Bogo's trapped. I wonder who could have done that.
Thanks for getting me out of there. No worries. How'd that even happen? I don't know. I was asleep and Tony was out at lunch. When I woke up, it was there.
Dudley.
You admit to boxing me in? Not intentionally. If I had read it beforehand, I wouldn't have let you within 100 miles of here. I've made mistakes, sir. What about your 2 convictions for assault? Were those mistakes? No, sir. I lost my temper, but in my defense, I was provoked. Let me guess, they were diesels. They were. How does it feel to be replaced by my type?
Uh-oh. No. He's in trouble now.
Oh, God. What have I done?
Yep, there goes Dudley. Bye-bye. Yep. that workman, isn't it? It's gotta be that workman. It's gotta be that workman. It's gotta be him. He said he'd take back them, and yeah. They got him. It has to be that workman from the beginning.
And to sabotaging the pilot at Barrow. He did? Why?
I know
Revenge? It seems his wife left him after he was sacked and took their children with her. He blamed the railway for that. He also admitted he was planning something bigger, but didn't elaborate. Joey explained that while being transported to Railgate, Dudley was killed in a crash. It seems a diesel went past a red signal and collided with him. A sad end to an angry engine. Like Rosie, I sometimes wonder what might have been. If not for the actions of a vengeful workman, could he have overcome his prejudice, or would he have continued to be consumed by it? I guess we'll never know, will we?
How did Dudley die in a crash? Like, how bad was this crash? Jeffrey died from a crash last season because of a pipe. Peter died from 3 bullets. I guess it kind of makes sense if medical treatment is that serious. Like, how bad was this crash? Like, did he hit his head or something? Either way, pretty crazy episode. It was a bit obvious what was going to happen to Dudley. By the way, Dudley dying was the spoiler I was talking about. Didn't want to say it because, yeah. Okay, okay. Alright, episode. I think it was kind of predictable from the workman at the start, because what worker has been sacked by the railway hasn't gone rogue at this point? Okay, maybe assume, because you get my idea. I had a feeling that workman was so gonna do something, and yeah. Overall, decent episode. A bit fun. Interesting, to say the least. We got to see Dudley, and his disdain for diesels was pretty obvious and out there. All I can say is, he got what he deserved. He is one character that is so irredeemable. Like, I don't think he's even meant to be redeemed. Overall, that's that. So, not much more to say except bye-bye.